If you're into home automation and microcontrollers, you're probably using Zigbee or Matter or any modern Google and Alexa compatible devices. If you are a DIY nerd like me, this is what you end up with. Standard 433 megahertz relays. They're pretty ubiquitous by now, cheap. I got them everywhere. So I just wanted to show you guys my latest contraption. This is an ESP32, by the way. That's about as sexy as it gets. Let me just clear this out and turn the lights on. What we have here is, apart from the ESP32, that could be any microcontroller with an I2C connection. And this is basically the innards of a 433 megahertz remote controller that I soldered wires instead of buttons to. And yeah, of course, some of the buttons had to be reversed because plus and minus, I don't know. It would probably depend on which brand you use. And these are standard PC817 optocouplers, I think you say. And yeah, so that's basically the way to control this. If I ground one side of the optocoupler, that will turn on the LED inside, which will let power flow through. So I could just control it like this, simply grounding in the optocoupler leg, like that. So that works, but then of course I needed to nerd down a bit further. So if I want to use 8 buttons, that's 8 pins. And I love these small little ESP32s with an OLED display, but 8 pins, that's like all the pins that I got, so there would be none left. So I use this in the middle. It's a PCF8574, which is an I2C multiplexer, you might say. So this has 8 pins connected to the 8 optocouplers, and I only use 2 pins and 2 for the power from the ESP32. And this originally started as a project for automating my wife's terrarium, but I think I can use this for other things as well. I've been meaning to do this for a long while, but it's really stupid. It's such a stupid path to take design-wise, but I couldn't resist anymore. The thing is, I have these 433 megahertz relays just lying around everywhere, and replacing everything with new Zigbee or Matter stuff, that's like 20 or 30 euros a piece. And I tried different libraries, repositories, what do you say, and different kinds of modules to control these devices, but there's always the issue with rolling codes, so self-learning isn't really working. And I mean, this way you ensure that your remote controller will work with your receiving devices. So now that I know how to do it, it's quite of an easy soldering. Just a few components. This is just a resistor to limit power to the LEDs inside the optocouplers. This is a diode because apparently these things just burn up as soon as I accidentally reversed the polarity. So not to do that again, it's just a bonus diode. And the parts cost like a few euros only. So this is I'm afraid something I will use more. I hope you're smarter than me, but now you know. I'll put some example MicroPython code in the description. Thanks for watching.